What's up, guys? This is Ranger Danger bringing you another video, and if you can't tell by the title, this is a tips, tricks, and how to suck a little less at Call of Duty. And what I mean by that is I'm going to be teaching you a couple things that I do in the game, because I have I've been reading a lot of stuff on Twitter, and mainly about how people really like to express their anger about Call of Duty, and kind of how there's too much lag, there's too much camping, too much hacking, and a bunch of other excuses that I think people start making up in their heads when they're not doing so well at the game. And they like to blame the developers for making a crappy game, when in all honesty it's just that I don't think they're focusing enough on how they can make themselves better. So this is just a couple things that I do. If it's not your style, then go find your own style. But I'm just gonna tell everyone what I do and see if it helps. So this video I want to focus on custom classes and kind of what I use and what I've found in the past that has worked out well for me. And if you like these tips videos, then I'll definitely make others on different aspects of the game, but for right now I'm going to focus on custom classes. So I think the most important thing in this game that's helped me the most is the constant use of the perk Ghost. I don't think people use it as much because you unlock it at level 55, and I think a lot of people forget that you do unlock it, so then they end up prestiging, and then they never end up using it. I permanently unlocked this perk at the very first prestige, and I've used it on every single class, every single prestige, for as long as I played the game, and it has definitely worked out to my advantage because I'm a rusher, so I'm always moving around, and in this game, Ghost, you have to be moving around for it to be activated, and I think rushing definitely helps you get the high score streaks. Camping, it's not always. It keeps you alive occasionally, but people like to come for revenge, and it's hard when you're always moving around. So, Ghost definitely the most important for me. I use it on every single one of my classes, even if it's a sniper class. I've always got it on there because I just think it's the most helpful perk. So just keep that in mind when you're creating your classes, because I think guys that are consistently good at the game always have a consistent class, and they've got their custom classes on lock, and they really know what they like and what they don't like and the best stuff that works. So there's my number one perk, and my other perks are lightweight, toughness, and dexterity. Basically just a rushing, run and gun, light and agile class when it comes to perks. And I do use perk greed 1, and it's always been helpful for me. This pick 10 class making system can hurt you a lot as well. I wish I had the concussion grenades when I need it, but I cut those out to fit perk greed 1 and all that stuff, and maybe an attachment on my secondary weapon, but I just use the Cap 40 or the B23R with no attachments or anything like that. So there's my perks, and there's basically my whole setup. And as far as the primary weapon, I loved assault rifles. I've always used assault rifles the most in all of the Call of Duties, but I got a diamond camo for all the assault rifles pretty early on, probably the first month of this game, and right after that I switched to assault rifles, and I don't even know why I used assault rifles I switched to SMGs, my bad. And I don't even know why I used assault rifles in the first place, because the SMGs on this game are so incredible, especially this PDW that I have right here. This is my all-time favorite gun on this game, and it's probably the most well-rounded out of all the guns. So I use the PDW most of the time, and I always have a silencer on my SMGs. And I think that stealth is probably the most key aspect in this game when it comes to rushing and when it comes to getting high kill streaks. So I've always got it on every single one of my classes, and the laser sight definitely helps too. When you come up close to a guy, I'm always shooting from the hip, and I've shot from the hip a lot more in this game. I've gotten a lot better at it, and I think you guys should use it too. I can't stress enough how much I love this PDW. I think you guys should definitely start adapting to using this gun because it's got a decent range and damage and all that stuff. But I think the best key aspect of this gun is that it has a 50 bullet clip, and you can just unload on 4 guys. I've gotten so many quad feeds on this where it's just a no reload, never take your finger off the trigger quad feeds, just over and over and over. And I just think it's there's not really any other SMGs that compare to it. All of them are roughly the same, but when you throw this 50 bullet clip in here and then maybe add extended clip on top of that, this gun is gonna make you unstoppable because you can just rush, you can shoot, unload 10 bullets into a guy, not reload, just go to the next guy and the next guy and the next guy. And I think it's improved my my KD a lot. It's improved my my rushing a lot, and I think you guys should adapt to that. So that's it on the primary weapon, and that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. I'm Ranger Danger, and go ahead and do me a favor and hit the subscribe button. Later.